So we're gonna be doing one arm chin-ups who can't do them. I hope you guys are following me on my YouTube channel. It's a little raining outside. So I can, you guys see me while I'm doing about this tree. So I'm gonna be doing where this tree is. It is raining. So I'm not gonna be out here that long. I was just out here doing them yesterday. Okay, if I stop this again. But whoever you can get you can pretty much do this. I don't have to go grab a wire or something. You can use a foot assistant if you're gonna do these. You just hook it around the bar. See if I can grab something. You can grab something like this, where it's a wire. Anything that's going to hold your weight. Make sure it's secure. You can use a couple of these so you don't have to buy an exercise band. Some people can't afford them. But you can just hook this over the bar. You can hook this over the bar, and then you can put make a loop on the bottom, and then put your foot in there, and then you can build up the underneath the arm here, because you have to do this. I have a door pulley system where it sits on my door. You can sit down like this and basically do the movement, because you have to build up the muscle back here. It's not like you're doing this with all the weight. If you're 200 pounds, you're doing them like this. You have 100 here, 100 here. If you're doing one arm, you have to basically build all the muscle in your hand. You might good idea to get is hand grippers. They have cheap ones. You can get some cheap. They have these on eBay. You can go start off with these. These are cheap. If you're more advanced in hand grippers, you can get the COCs. They're probably about $30 a piece. They do have cheaper ones, and you can search around on eBay. You can get them on Iron Mine. They give you a newspaper or newsletter. Yeah, you're gonna probably need hand grippers for doing these, as far as build up the weight. The more you can do, stronger your hands are, more you can go up there and do. But hook this around the bar. You're gonna probably need to get a cheap hand gripper so your hands get warm to be able to do these, because your hand has to hold. You're used to doing them like this, where you have 100 pounds here, 100 pounds here, because you're 200 pounds that weight. Basically, you have to have all your weight in one hand. Welcome to my life. But yeah, we're live on YouTube. As far as we're doing our chin-ups, pull-ups. As far as it is raining. But if you guys are following me, I do also script out on my YouTube channel. But get you can get a couple of these. I don't know how big you are. I was doing these at 240 pounds. So just because you're heavy, you can do them. You just it'll be harder. I know. Doing these, you're gonna have to work out the back of the arm, because if you're gonna because I do these a lot. I do more of these than push-ups. As far as one arm chin-ups, I'm just basically trying to do them where I can just give one yank and actually go up and not have to use my other hand like Rocky to actually do these, but do these with weight. The more weight that you're adding, more of a higher grouper you're going to actually need to do. But throw this over the bar. Just put a loop in there. Put a loop at the bottom so you can actually put your foot in there. I'm not going to be using this because it is raining. But throw this over the bar. You want to throw this over the bar. Make a loop down here. You're going to want to stick your foot in here. Put your foot in here. Another thing that you're going to want to do is you can get, I don't have a rag out here. You want to take a rag. We're going to send this directly on the outside. Just get a rag. You're going to want to take a rag, throw it over the bar here. To actually build up your hand strength, you want to basically take this here with, if this is the rag, have your foot in here. 1 foot, 2 feet, however, but you're going to want 1 foot in here. So when you're pulling all your weights in the one hand doing these, if you can't do these at all, you're not the same as a 2-hand pull-up with all your weights in there. So this is going to build up your hand muscle and give you the assistance to actually go do these. So you actually want to build up your hand muscle. We're going to assume this is the rag in my hand, and you want your foot in here, and you're going to basically that way you can actually build up the muscle in your hand and the technique of actually doing these, because you have to have the muscle in your hand to actually do these, and the technique of pulling it up as far as up here. You're not doing these. You're not doing this. And it's the same, but it's not. You're doing all the one arm. So the more you do them, it get easier. If you have like a door rack or at the gym, you can get on your hands and knees down here. I know it's raining, and you can sit there if it's behind you or down. You can sit here that way. You can actually pull down here to actually do these. So I have like I don't know what it's called. It's like a cross, like an X. It fits on my door, which kind of helps because I can do my pull downs and stuff. It's not like gym heavy where I can go real heavy on it, but it does give me the back of arm exercise and whatever else. But you can practice this movement as far as if you're at the gym or have something like that, or if you have a pull-up bar, you can get you an exercise band and hook it up there somehow, and then you can just I don't know if I have one handy. You can get something like this if it's long enough. Hook it on the bar. I don't recommend you using this unless it's going to really hold you to step on it. But you can get down there like this, put this on the bar, and do your pull downs. That way you can still get the technique of actually pulling down. Where am I at? Pulling down to actually get the back of the arm under here, as far as when you're doing them. So you're going to want to put your foot in here. We're going to use this. It's cardboard and it's wet. So you want to use this for your hand muscle. Use this for your foot assistant. Just doing these. And you want to be able to at least do one. You want to put this in your hand. Put this in your foot. Or, you know, you can switch the other foot. Like if you're holding this, you want to be able to at least do one Then more you do, if you can do up to, I say up to 10, then you're making progress. If you can do up to 10, then I'd say you have a better chances at, you get up 10, 20, 25, then you have better chances of actually getting up there and doing it without the foot assistant. But just keep doing them. They'll get easier. I was doing these when I was 240 pounds. So they will get easier for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of these. It is raining outside. Yeah, we're in Lakewood, Washington, but we're gonna do a couple of these. I was out here doing them as far as in that store. But if you guys follow me while I do scripto and doing exercise stuff, but this is how you're gonna be able to do these one-arm chin-ups. And now that I basically described how I'm doing them, I have to get it where my phone will get rained on and have this all set out to go use as far as what to go use and find. As far as if you're using any of the COC grippers, you can actually, because they're not shaped like this, they're metal. They are $30. They have other brands where you can actually go take it, go to the hardware store, get you a PVC pipe, hook it on there, and then when you actually, you can make a negative bar on it. That way you can actually, if they're too hard for you, you can actually use it for a negative bar to actually, what I do is that way I'm building up my chest muscle, my hand muscle, all at the same time, my shoulders when I'm doing them. But you can take it to the hardware store, fit it on there, that way you have the right size for the hand gripper. If you bought the too hard of a gripper, you can't do it, or you actually bought a harder one to actually get it mastered. They do have where you can get certified for them, where it's credit card test as far as those hand grippers. They do have other ones. I don't know if they do have certified where you can actually get any rewards for doing them. Guys are level 3 at 280 pounds. Ladies are level 2. I don't know. I know it might be 160, 180 pounds. But something to go check out. They do have, you can get them on eBay. You can also get them on Iron Mine. But they have other hand grippers. I know I bought, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. These ones I'd say are really great for hand grippers as far as some that's really cheap. These are probably $6, $7, $8 under, and they're adjustable. That's why I like these ones. As far as pretty cheap, and they're adjustable. But I hope you guys follow me as far as me doing the live YouTube. As far as, so we're gonna do a couple of these because it is raining. So this, you doing these over time, it will get easier. You have your hand, you have your foot and thing. If you're using an assistant, and then you just go, that's if you're doing the exercises, that's where this is gonna help. So you want to put the rag in your hand, put your foot in your pulley system, and then if you're doing enough of the floor exercises, the movement of your pulling will make it easier for you to actually be able to do these. But if you can do at least, if you get up to 1, try to get to 10. I'll say 25. You should be able to at least start doing at least one of these. But more you do, more to get easier. And then you know, if you can get to where you're doing you know, 10, 20 of these. I was out here, I don't know, 30 minutes yesterday, almost 50 minutes. But doing these. But yeah, check out the grippers. Make you a foot pulley system, and it should make it easier for you to do these. But more you do, the easier it will. Just because you're 240 pounds, you can do them. It just, I noticed me doing them at that weight, what happens, my elbow got really bad. I had really sharp pains. Um, one thing about doing these, you're going to have to work out the back of the arm. You're going to have to do pull downs, as far as you're going to have to actually do pull downs. Pull downs, you're going to have to basically work the opposite muscle, because doing these, you notice if you're doing these and a lot, and you're really heavy. If you're really heavy, you're going to have to actually balance out the tricep muscle. If you're one of those, okay, I finally did one, or I want to get it done, and you start getting elbow pains, and we're just shooting up, you're going to have to take, where is that at? I can actually, or if you, because when you're practicing, or if you have something like this, that's even short, I don't know how this is going to work out. Even if you have something like this, even if it's light, what was I going to say? Yeah, if you're 200 pounds or you're trying to master this, to be able to do one, you will get imbalance in the overworking the bicep. So you're going to have to work out the back of the arm, the tricep muscle. But if you have something like this, it don't have to be a lot of weight, just so that you're basically doing therapy on yourself, or if you're doing a bunch, you can get something as easy as like this, just to basically do this, basically just to work out this muscle. You don't have to be a lot of weight, just so that you're actually getting any exercise in it. So I say if you're in there doing 10 of these, as far as the exercise, I say you can take something as easy as this, just to actually work out the back of the arm. But you will get that pain and shooting in the elbow, and it'll just get worse and worse, especially if you're at a lot of weight trying to do these. If you don't take care of it, it will start really getting bad. You're gonna have to go ice it down and stuff, and even if it gets that bad and you need to ice it or anything, do those. The pain will start going away, as far as any of that issue. Hope you guys follow my YouTube channel and why I do more of the exercise lives. I'm gonna get out of the rain because it is raining, but I hope you guys go try this. You guys have a good day and do some. Bye. I didn't actually stop this. Okay, stop.